talking about what is your purpose. What is your purpose? Many of us have asked that question. What is your purpose? But today, our main purpose in life is to serve God. So we're going to be looking at Ecclesiastes. And Ecclesiastes, this book was written by Solomon after he accomplished everything, had so many wives. At the end of it, he said, at the end of it, he said, all is vanity. Everything is vanity. So we begin Ecclesiastic chapter 1. It says, all is vanity. The word of the preacher, the word of the preacher, the son of David, king in. I'm very sorry, not sure what happened. And it says, all, it says, all is vanity. Then it came down to Ecclesiastes 1 verse 14 says, vexation of spirit. All is vexation of spirit, because none of these things gave Solomon happiness. Hi guys, today we're talking about what is your purpose, and we're talking about Solomon, right? According to Solomon, he says that all is vanity. If we can see it here, it said all is vanity. Vanity of vanities. With the preacher, vanity of vanity. That everything in life is vanity. Our main goal on life is to serve God and keep his commandments. Here, we're talking about Solomon. Solomon had everything. He had the house, he had the money, he had the wives, he had the concubine, and still, at the end of it, Solomon was not happy. And here, Solomon 1 verse 14 says, I have seen all the works that are done under the sun, and behold, all is vanity and vexation of spirit. So, no matter how much money you have, no matter all of it is vanity. Everything is vanity. And here we go to Ecclesiastic 2, trying to prove with mirth. Okay. I said in my heart, go to now, I will prove thee with mirth. Therefore enjoy pleasure, and behold, this is vanity. So guys, this is vanity. I sought in my heart to give myself unto wine, yet acquainting mine heart with wisdom, and to lay, behold, folly, till I might see what areas was good for the Son of Men, which they should go under the heaven, no profit. I made my great work. I builded me houses. I planted mine vineyard. I made me garden and orchard, and I planted trees in them, and all kind of fruits, I made me pools of water to water, therefore, with the wood that bring forth trees. I got me servants and maiden, and servants born in my house. Also, I had great possession, and small cattle above all were in Jerusalem. So here Solomon is saying that he had everything. He had the houses, he had the pool, he had the cars, but everything is vanity. None of it worth it. So today, if you are trying to find your purpose, remember that our main goal on earth is to serve God. Our main goal on earth is to serve God. And here in Solomon, it says a good name, right? Talking about a good name. A good name is better than precious ointment. One and the day of death than the day of birth. You know, as we go through life, we always want to know what our purpose is. But I want to say that nothing in this world will give us real peace. The peace that passeth all understanding. Thank you guys for liking. Please give it a like. Thank you. So, here, be not hasty in thy spirit to be angry, for anger resteth in the bosom. So here we see after Solomon, he has accomplished everything. He has accomplished everything. Now he's saying that nothing is worth it. And the high, and the only thing that is worth it, if we give God everything. So he's saying the only thing that's worth it is if we give God everything. So here in Ecclesiastes, chapter 12, remember now thy Creator in the days of thy youth, while the evil days come not, nor the year draw nigh, when thou shalt say, I have no pleasure in them. Now that you are young, now is the best time to serve God, because it will save you so many heartbreak. While the sun of the light or the moon or the stars be not darkened, nor the clouds return after the rain. In the days when the keepers of the house shall tremble, and the strong men shall bow themselves, and the grinder cease, because wisdom be darkened. And here in Ecclesiastic chapter 12, Solomon says, vanity of vanity. All is vanity. Unless we're doing something for God, everything is vanity. The money will go, the cars will go, your family sometimes turn their back on you. But what is done for Christ will last. Word of truth. And moreover, because the preacher was wise, he still taught the people knowledge. Yea, he gave good heed, and sought out and set in many proverbs. The preacher sought to find out acceptable words, and that which was written was upright, even words of truth. Here we come to the final chapter. Let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter. Fear God and keep his commandments, for this is the whole duty of man. So fear God and hi guys, sorry, 1 second. Um so fear God and keep his commandments, for this is the whole duty of man. So tonight I want to say to you that if you is not sure about what is your purpose, I want to say to you that your purpose is finding your identity in God, because no matter how much money you have, no matter what, God, he will guide you into all truth. So here we talk about Solomon. Solomon, one of the wisest men in the Bible. He had everything. He said he has houses. He had women. He had wealth. He had pools. He had everything. But yet still, at the end of Ecclesiastic chapter 12, verse 13, it says, let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter. Fear God and keep his commandments, for this is a whole duty of men. Our duty on earth is to serve God, because no matter how many material things we have, that cannot fulfill us. Okay, that cannot fulfill you. So fear God, keep his commandments, be good to others, and be good to yourself. You want to love your neighbor. The Bible says love your neighbor as yourself, not more than yourself. So you want to love your neighbor. You want to love your friends. Be there for those that cannot be there for themselves. And I pray that you have a blessed weekend, and God may continue to bless you, and you may surrender your life to God. Surrender your heart to him. Ask him to give you a pure heart. And remember that no matter how far you have gone, that God, he is still in control. God got you, and he's still in control. No matter what going on in the world, he still loves you, that you are not forgotten. God has not forgotten you. He sees you, he knows you, he understands your pain, he understands your trials. So continue to trust God, that your purpose is not making more money. Your purpose is not buying that house. Your purpose is to serve God, give God everything, and trust me, he will be faithful to you. Once you be faithful to God, so continue to trust God. Continue to trust him. Amen.